Hey, hey, hey. Let me get this all situated. Sorry. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're gonna get it. Hopefully. It will focus in here soon. Huh. I think it's focused. Now it's focused. Okay, it is focused. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Just gonna get a few things all set up here so that we can get started and I can watch. I think at least. Yeah. There we go. That's what I want. Hello, hello. Sorry. I had to go in on a different stream because I didn't realize you had to make it on your phone if you were going to use it on your phone. We'll get all of those little kinks worked out. Definitely say hello in the chat if you are here. I'm so excited for anybody to come. This is my first craft with me. I don't know if I've ever done like a scrap. Maybe I have. I think I've done one other scrap with me. Otherwise it's been like a card or doing something random. So all right, hopefully my heater doesn't bother you guys as it's cold down here in our basement, which is where my office is. If you guys can hear it, let me know and I will shut it down and turn up my electric blanket instead. Actually, you know what, I probably will do that instead. We'll just turn up the electric blanket. Okay, so here we are October Daily. How is everybody's project coming along? I would love to know. Are you up to date? Are you a few days behind? It's the 9th, and we're going to be doing story 4 and story 5. And then tonight I am filming hopefully 6. No, I'll be filming 6, maybe 7 tonight. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But I wanted to open it up, let you guys all see. You will see that I did this in my next video. I just put this here. I haven't quite found an embellishment that I love to put over here yet. I'm really apprehensive on using the big embellishments that came with this kit. You know, like the Happy Halloween. Oh, where did they go? Like these ones. I mean, I love it there. I don't know if I want to use it later, and then I'll be sad if it's here and I didn't get to use it. So we'll see. That might come. But I was going to give you guys just a real quick flip through since it's only a couple pages in. But here we go. Remember that little flip. And then day 2 with the little flip. My fall in a cup. Love this page. If you have not seen this process video, got to go see it. And then we are on the back of this one. So we are doing a full page spread. And we are going to be working on, like I said, story 4 about all of our outdoor decor. We are going to be using this full page spread, and then it will have a flip with this TN that I did make smaller. So Tracy Reed's TN, signature TNs, come in 4.25 inches wide. I shrunk this down to 4, I believe. 4 or 3.5. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to measure that. And then all of these will get matted and put on the back of that. So that's the first one. And then, because this one should go pretty darn quick, I feel like. I did get story 5 all done, and this will be about our caramel apple bar. I need to make sure I'm spelling caramel right. I always feel like I'm not spelling it right. So, all right. So yeah, let's get started. This one is going to be pretty stamp heavy. I'm stamping out the caramel apple bar, and then there's also stamps here. So this one will definitely take a little bit more time But I held on to it for you guys. I was going to go and film it last night. And then I was like, you know what? No, we're going to save it for the live. Because I don't, like I said, I don't think that this one is going to take us very long at all. So if you are... Hi, Christina. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. I love it. Well, you are seeing like my first October daily live too. And you're doing your first October daily also. Oh, I remember that time. This is what, my third year? Yes, this is my third year doing October daily. That first year is so exciting. Just keep it simple. Especially, are you doing December daily too? So if you are doing December daily, definitely keep it simple is my biggest advice, because I definitely overwhelmed myself, even though I love that October daily, my first October daily. I love it. I love my second one too, but my first one I loved. Like, that was the first one that I put like so much effort into. But by the time I got to December daily, that was a rough year to get through December daily, because I was just wore out. All right, so yes, so I did in Photoshop do a lot of the work like usual, including this one. Like I said, I did resize this to, looks like 4. Yeah, it looks like 4 inches. I didn't want 4.25. I felt like even 4 was a bit too big. But 4 literally looks perfect for this. So I'm going to try, yay! December daily is my absolute favorite. I don't know. They're honestly both becoming a big favorite to me. October daily is almost even more, like, not more exciting, but like, I'm not holidayed out yet. It's like the brand new fresh. I always say my holiday season starts on October 1st. I do a lot of activities with my children. And I also do, ooh, almost slipped up there. I do 25 days of Christmas with my kids. So we do like an activity a day in December. And then of course we have 2 little elves that run around here and cause mischief. So I have lots going on in December along with December daily. So I have never completed December daily in December or even anywhere close. I think actually I completed December daily in like the middle of January last year. I got really close. I believe I did. So that was good for me. Not my first one. Not my second one. Yeah, because I've done December daily 3 years. This will be my 4th year doing December daily. But I am super excited for December daily. I haven't even gotten to take a look at all of the things though, because I was so excited about October daily. So trying to save Christmas for Christmas this year instead of trying to I didn't get very much in my box. Obviously I'm a digital scrapbooker, so I didn't get too much in my box. I ended up adding a few of the things that were on sale, but I wish I would have done this. Yes, me too. So you just probably hit a very sad. I wish I would have had the energy, because I did scrapbook when my oldest was little, but I only got through the first year of my second child, and then I didn't have a space for it anymore. And then I was running my own photography business. I mean, I still am. But I was a lot busier back then, along with 2 children, 2 small children. And I just never scrapbooked. It was always in the back of my head. But yeah, me too. At least I wish I would have done at least December daily. If I don't even know if honestly I knew that it was December daily was a thing back then. But I do wish. So I'm going to cut this one, but honestly, I'm thinking I might use that same paper that I used for back there, but I think it might just be too busy. I don't know if I love this. And the black and white go much more than this gray. Hi, Teresa. Oh my goodness. I love it that you're here. You're going to make me stage fright. You're going to make me stage fright. Okay. All right. So we got all of our papers done. So we making flip outs, of course, always the flip outs. Teresa, actually, this page was pretty much like, oh yeah, well, that's what we're pretty much doing for my, except for you did indoor decor and I'm doing my outdoor decor. I know. It does make me nervous, though. All right, so here's the outdoor. Oh, wait, why is it not lining up? Oh, no. Oh, no. First problems. What in the world is happening here? I have no idea. It's not even lining up like it should. What in the world did I do? Okay. Hopefully that's an easy fix. Let's see if Photoshop will work with me. See, these are all live things, right? See if I told myself, you should probably go cut that out to make sure, just to cut it out. But yeah, it is. Oh, I wonder. Hold on. Let's see. Let's just check everything real quick. Maybe I can just cut some off, but rulers. This is what my channel is here to show you guys, that everything does not go right when scrapbooking. Get back to my screen. Oh, you did. Yes. Yay. Okay. So, oops, this is supposed to be 12 inches. This is supposed to be 8.25 by 12 inches. Yep. Nope. It's my photo. Boo. Oh, but I still have the picture up. So, hey, not all is lost. I have no idea. Sorry if you guys hear my kids. I might have to be like, dude, my oldest. Okay, give me 1 second and I'm going to do this and then we will get back to this. Thank goodness it's all up still. But let's resize all this. Luckily, I'm pretty quick in Photoshop, right? All right, so it needs to go here. And 5 inches. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So which one is printed wrong? It's the first 5 inches is printed wrong. Huh. Okay. Almost reprinting here. Then we'll just start working on my flip. Nope. Yes, yes. I think it should line up. So sorry. Okay, let's get back to this. Of course. How do you decide what you're going to do each day? So for the most part, at this point, what has happened is we've done an activity. Like on the 1st, we actually did the cider mill on the 1st. The 2nd, we actually watched the movie on the 2nd. The 3rd, I didn't really have much, but I knew I wanted to get that coffee story up and going. We're going to start mounting these while that's printing. Wanted to get that coffee story up and going because that was really a September story. And so I knew I wanted to put that in more in the front. So I don't know what I'm doing each day. It kind of right now is going with the flow. I know a lot of people do write out exactly what they are doing. My December daily is much more structured with that because we literally do an activity almost every day, at least a little activity, even if it is like just watching a movie or doing something. Like my December is very much more structured because I do the 25 days of Christmas with my kids. But we don't do something like that every single day of October. We have football, we have baseball, and yeah, we just have a lot going on. So I'm kind of going by the seat of my pants for October. That is why I did call it my October stories and not so much my October daily, because I knew there might be a few days that we don't do something or that day, and it might be just from then. So this year I did get a few pictures from my childhood from my mom last year and never did get them into my October daily last year. So I do have plans of doing a Halloween past type thing. And I'm really excited for that because I don't have many pictures of my childhood. So having anything scrapbooked and put away is very exciting for me. Yeah. And then going back to even your question before that about not your question, but your comment about kids. I have very little scrapbooked of when my kids were little. My oldest, I do a little bit more, but not of like Halloween and all that kind of stuff. So I might even do something for them. So in this one, just to fill some pages. So let me get that off of the printer. Is it focused for you guys? Gosh, it doesn't. It looks like it, but it doesn't look like it. Huh. I just feel like it's not. But then it is. I don't. Okay, hopefully this lines up. Let's really hope. It's still off by just a little bit. I was hoping to just reprint one side, but it looks like I probably need to reprint both sides. I mean, that lines up, but it's off by 1/8 of an inch, maybe. Which then that means I'll have to cut both sides 1/8 of an inch. And I don't really want to do that. It's probably just easier to reprint everything. Oh, the woes of lives. This is why people are like, yeah, no, I'm not doing lives. All right, it's this picture. 7 by 0.825. So, Christina, oh, hold on. Let me not talk and try and do Photoshop. Are you a digital scrapbooker, or are you more of a like physical scrapbooker? I would love to be more of a physical scrapbooker sometimes. Like when I watched like Teresa, or I know Teresa does a lot of digital too. Maybe I should ask that. Let's print that. Or like Jenny Garcia, and they have like all of the physical stuff out, and they can just do all of like the collages and like groupings. Let's get me back to this. Physical, okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's off by like literally 1/8 of an inch on both sides. I know it probably looks good up there, but it's like it's off by a little bit, and I'll have to cut this side and this side, and then it would be off by like a quarter of an inch. And since I'm placing it on the back of something else, that's just gonna mess everything up. So but yeah, when I watched Jenny Garcia, I'm always in awe of like how she can just like pick from her stash and like make something beautiful. And I'm just like, because I am a digital scrapbooker, I don't have everything printed out. I like print as I go. But before, when I was more of a physical scrapbooker, having all of that stuff like gave me decision paralysis so bad that I would just sit here and stare at everything. So I've just come to the conclusion that you're a digital scrapbooker, and it helps that you can go into your computer and you're just not them. Right? Just not them. Like, I can't have all of the things. Yeah, I can't. Okay, first decision. Here we go. This paper or this paper for my flip out. And my pictures go like, I think it's only like 3.5, so it's like this, how did I have them? I know I had all 4 of these on here. I probably, yep, I've already shut that part down. Like, how did I have these on here? Yeah, there we go. I'm like, I know I had these on here. So I think I had them like this, and like this. This one, and here, and here. I just shut my comments off again. Why do I keep on doing that? So, on the gray or on the black? That's me. I get stuck because all the things are, yes. Yes, hoarding is a real thing. I am trying not to hoard. I actually have a project, this filler page right here. I hoarded this vellum for 3 years pretty much, and I was like, nope, you're just gonna use it. You're just gonna use it. And I got it down in the book before I could even think about it, because that's exactly what it was. I hoarded it forever. Okay, so on that, ooh, makes my eyes kind of go crazy. But I think I like it better. With this than, I mean, I know it's going to be on the back. Here we go. See, and this is where like decision craziness comes. Okay. I'm gonna say, let me know what you think, but I think I'm gonna stick with my first gut. I think this allows the papers to pop a little bit more. So like, just gonna keep it at this. All right, and this was 4 inches. I think I said. Oh, yes. So I learned that off of, I do a lot of, oh, this is actually only 3 3/4. I watch a lot of card making videos also. And they use markers like that when they want to color the, outside of their die cuts. And so it just popped into my head like, oh, I should do that for this because that ink blending was not gonna work. It was not at all. I'm gonna put these down very lightly. It was not at all going to be dark enough like I wanted it. Oh, did you? Yay! It's from all of my card making friends. I'm gonna put these down lightly. This one needs to go in behind. And this one's my front door. And my little guy is, I know you guys can't see him, but he's in the door waving at us. Such a character. Okay. Oh, it's going to be like this. Yeah, it's all just going to be the same way. Okay. I was trying to change it, but again, what I'm really trying to do this season is just make decisions and go with it. So just make the decision. Don't second guess yourself. Don't let paper and, you know, all the pattern paper and everything trip you up. So it's always so quiet in my lives. That is the worst thing I always say about lives, is that I can't like listen to tunes or normally I, you know, I scrapbook to like my TV, you know, Hulu in the background or something. And you can't do that because you'll get copyright striked. Which I guess I shouldn't care too much about because my YouTube channel is not monetized. I don't have enough watch hours, unfortunately. We'll get there eventually. But, okay, so I did use score tape for that, and I usually just pull off one so that I can make sure it's lined up everywhere, and then I will pull off the rest because that score tape doesn't like to come back up. Hi, Beth. I am from the UK too. Oh my goodness. So that's so crazy to me that, you know, Halloween isn't a big thing over in the UK. You're not the first person that I've heard that from. First of all, I'm sorry you can't sleep. I do the same thing. Yes, right? I love scrapbooking on a smaller scale too. That's why I do love this project. And I am trying to stick to the Traveler's Notebook size, the 5 by 8.25. But Miss Teresa keeps on actually influencing me more to keep on doing just my 6 by 8 because she's doing a 6 by 8 and I love her spreads. That KitchenAid spread is most certainly, guys, I just didn't put my flip up in this. Oh no. Okay. You're gonna see me tear apart back of things. But I cannot do every page. Oh no. I cannot do every page a 6 by 8 in this or I will be so worn out. I will be depleted. Ugh. What did I just tell you guys about that score tape? Okay, it didn't do horribly. There's a little bit of a bend there, but I didn't do my flip out. And I think I ran out of copy paper over here. Why do I always get blamed? Because it is your fault. No, it's a lot of people's fault, but because I watch so many of your videos, that's you. Every time I see you open your 6x8, I'm like, oh, Teresa's doing a 6x8. I can just do 6x8 for October daily. It's no big deal. Now, I will say, keeping it to 1-page spreads, because I feel like a lot of the times in December daily, I'm doing full page spreads for all 25 days instead of 1-page spreads. Like, I do try to keep my October daily to 1-page spreads. So, oops, I need to score this. But it is, I always am watching, I'd be like, see, she's doing a 6x8 and it's turning out so good. You could totally just keep on doing 6x8 spreads. And I'm like, no, stay, even though you got a 6x8 album. And I knew I would do that by getting that darn 6x8 album. Yes, or do a flip out, which is, I mean, this one I definitely wanted my house decor to be a bit bigger. So I'll give myself grace on this one. But from here on out, it needs to be, I mean, I'm fitting this all in one album. So fitting this all in one album. She said, is your December dailies all one album, or do you end up going to 2? I can't remember, honestly. I don't know why I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, now I'm going to mess this up because it's going to be hard. And I need to think about my orientation. Okay, here we go. Maybe this isn't going to be, you know, as easy as I thought it was going to be spread. Oh, that one just went too far in. That's okay. I can just rescore this. Okay, let's get some more adhesive back in here, and I'll probably just use stuff one. So I also stuff one. Yeah, I've never went into 2 yet in the last 3. Okay, I thought so too. I thought that I'd never seen you go in. So you do stuff one. I also stuff one. Now last year I did the 10x8. Nope. As much as I thought I was going to love it, I don't know. It gave me such I don't know what it did. Like, I could not figure out for the life of me the components of that. So I went back to the 6x8, and like I said, I think, like, as much as I loved it, it just didn't work for me. As much as I wanted it to work for me, it didn't work for me. I just never got comfortable in that album. And that's, I think, why it took me so long. When I got my pages done, I loved it. But a 10x8 definitely spreads the bulk also over pages, which is why. The year before last, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to forever be a 6x8 person. Forever be a 6x8 person. Okay. Let's start finishing this up, because this shouldn't have taken this long. This should have really been easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This tapeworm doesn't really love me. Alright, let's line this up. And for all of the newcomers, when you're doing a flip out, definitely leave that little bit of space in between there so that it does flip, and it flips and sits easy. But of course it wants to be a little bit off. I feel like I never get my flips completely right. Like, they're always just a smidge off. See? Always just a smidgen off. There we go. See, you can still see a little bit, but I leave it. I don't worry about it. I just cut down the red 10x8 album to make it. You cut the actual album? What is going on here? Did I just put the wrong one on here? Oh my gosh. No. No, this is the wrong one. I'm going nuts, guys. There we go. No. You cut the actual album? The red. Oh, that was the chipboard one, right? Is that the chipboard one? Guys, I didn't even let myself look at the December daily stuff, to tell you the truth. I literally was like, nope. Nope, go in there, get your number, like your numbers. I go in there and get the numbers and embellishments that I think I would use. And oh, I already had my album. That's why I was like, why didn't I do my albums? There we go. Look at that lineup. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, so here we are. So we will flip out to there. Let's embellish these real quick with these, not those. Anything else? I'm gonna pull these up, but I don't know. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, stop. Bless me. Beth, you are a... Why are you being sneaky behind me? You are a champ. I could not bring myself to cut apart an album. That's craziness. Go you. I would love to see it. I'm gonna, if you post it on your Instagram, let me know. Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Oh, because you're, I can't really do too much about it, love. You only have 5 minutes left. I can't do, I'm on the live on my phone. And that's where I gotta put it at. You go watch TV until you're done? I'm sorry. Yeah, the TV has internet. Not your TV, but the TV in the living room has internet. Yeah, I didn't think about your internet being taken away. All right, sorry guys. Little guy came in. Okay. Let's get this done. So right here, alone, I want to do... I told him he could stay up, and then I cut his internet off to his tablet so that he goes to bed, and I told him he could have a few more minutes. All right, so spider webs, and this is a new addition, the witches hats on our thing, and then we have like I'm hanging the lights, except for I have not been able to hang my lights because it has literally been like super high winds every freaking day this week. Okay, I have grave shift, so I like that one, but I'm gonna put beware because I just want to change up the colors. Beware, and hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. We are just working on a full page spread. Let's see here. This is the other thing. Do you make your phrase stickers, do you need them to make sense? Like, I know a lot of us used to watch Crystal, and the way that she just used she did not care if her phrase stickers made sense. Some of the times she just wanted like the look of them. She wanted like the consistency of them. So I'm wondering if that is what a lot of people do, or do you need your phrase stickers to make sense? I need my phrase stickers to make sense. I am not one of those people that can just have phrase stickers all willy-nilly. No, I need them to make sense. I only put gold and silver in here, and I don't want either one. If I had black ones, I would take those. Okay, so that is pretty much all I'm doing in here, I believe. Unless, yeah, I don't think that I was going to use. The only other thing is that we need a, they say the same thing. Like this, like none of the, I guess so cute. Like, but do I want so cute? Definitely need them to make sense. Yes. Okay. I'm glad. Okay, we're going to use spooky. These tabs, and I'm not the first person that I've noticed, have been lifting after. So I am going to use my phrase. Where do I want to put this? I think I'm going to put it, oh, see, that says spooky and this says spooky. That's okay. I'm not going to let that. But it does need to go down here. Because up there it's going to interfere. Ew, yeah, I actually don't love that. We'll just put too many times saying spooky. We will just do boo. Definitely need to make sense. Okay, I'm not the only one. Yay. I always was like, oh, well, maybe I am like the only one that needs my phrase stickers to actually make sense. But like, I don't like, they obviously they look amazing like when you put them down, but like in my own head I need them to make sense. So but I'm not the only one. All right, we gotta staple that down because my other ones have been coming up. So all right, so there is that. Yeah, they're still just a smidgen off, but it's gonna be around rings, so it doesn't even matter at this point. And I don't think I was actually going to, I have anything, maybe I could do this sticker like down here. You know what, the only thing I haven't done in this book yet is put the year. So even though I already used the black sticker, I was gonna put 2023 maybe, but I could like put it down. I don't know, maybe I'm just reaching for when, oh, okay, while I'm making that decision. So that's our boo-boo with the flip out. A couple little marks there. All right, next up is 4 or the black 4. Ooh, I definitely think I like the sketched 4. I think that is just too much. It's like bam, right there, where I feel like that goes a lot better. Yeah. Definitely feeling that a lot more than that first one. Is there a plastic on these? I don't think so. I don't feel it. Nope. I feel it like I thought I did, but nope. Just trying to make sure. Okay, now how to attach it, because I already, we're just gonna do some healthy liquid glue in the black parts. It's probably not the best idea. If I would have thought about that beforehand, I could have stapled it, but I would be stapling through both sides. Oops. No biggie. Liquid glue to the to the rescue. There we go. And I got to use all of this. I add bats to the Spideys. No, see, these are gold, even though I did put the gold here. That's not gonna work. Just trying to do a little bit more to that. I don't know what else to do to that. Seems a little bare, but I don't know. See, this is where I feel like if I was more of a physical scrapbooker, then I would have more products. Oh, you know, I kind of like that, but again, that says spooky for the umpteenth time around here. I seen, what about, you love it? Thank you. See, this is where I'll be here for days trying to like make this. Oh, there's an Enter If You Dare one. If I feel like I add, though, the orange, I have to add more orange. Yeah, let's see what this one says. There's Ghost Town. Ooh, Spooky Night. Oh, again, no, spooky. How many times do I want to say spooky? Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it, you guys. Maybe I'll just leave it. The only thing I was thinking of is this bat, but then I don't want to add one little bat into here. I love these Heidi Swap ones, though. Let's add them. What the heck, right? Not like I'm gonna kill the page, like, yeah. It's just not like the bat is gonna ruin the whole thing, so. All right, so there's that first one. Perfect. Again, simple. I don't feel like I need journaling. This obviously speaks for itself. I mean, some of them I need journaling, but this one I definitely do not. And yeah. So we'll set this one off the side. I'm not going to hole punch it because it goes onto the back of another one, and I will hole punch it when I get that together, because that's a whole issue that we don't need to tackle, obviously, on lives, because, you know, this is not going just so glamorous for me. Okay, on to the next one. Yeah, see, that shouldn't have taken me almost, what, an hour? Almost an hour. Let's see. Let's hope this one goes a little bit quicker. All right, so here we are with this one. This is an inspired one, but I flipped it and did a little bit of different things and all that good stuff. Only thing I think we need to make a decision on this one is what stamp set I need to use. Also, my Frisker look how uneven the cut is. Like, I need to get a new one. I know they have like a lifetime Somebody told me they have like a lifetime guarantee on these things. I probably should reach out to them, but this first card does not, it does not cut straight. It cuts off. This edge is not straight. And it's ruined a lot of my papers. Okay, so here we are. There must be adhesive on here. I don't think I'm going to need this anyways. Let's get that out of here. All right, so this background is one of just Allie Edwards' grids. I have no idea when I got it, where, oh, I don't remember. I keep it in my scrapbooking file because I think it was probably a December daily type thing, and I use this background a lot. So I'm like, I'm always using this background. Okay, so first we need to cut this and this green paper. So these are both from Tracy Reed. Is anybody else working with Allie Edwards Halloween kit? This is my first year working with the Halloween kit. And I literally just ordered it because I thought it'd be something different this year instead of just using the time before this. I've used an Echo Park Echo Park kit, and then last year I used a lot of Tracy Reed stuff along with Echo Park, just like the scrappings of that Echo Park kit. So I was down to my bare minimum. Sorry guys, I know you guys can hear my kid rolling in his chair, killing my hardwood floors. But I got the Halloween kit, and I guess I just didn't look into it that much, but like there is not enough to make an album out of that kit. There's a ton of embellishments, yes, but the actual like making the kit and like background papers and all of that kind of stuff, there's just not enough. So I've been going through all my Tracy Reed Designs stuff. I'm gonna start putting some of this back because I'm starting to lose myself in my desk, and printing off that kind of stuff because, like I said, there's just definitely not enough. All right, I am looking for this additional cardstock to mat these papers. So I was just wondering if anybody else feels that way. Does anybody else feel like you're like, oh crap, once you got the kit and started working through it, like, yeah, she has her papers, but like definitely not enough to work with. And I don't know why I thought it would be, honestly. It's not Allie's fault, honestly, by no means, of my imagination. Alright, so let's just mat these photos real quick. Da-da-da-da, beautiful. So this is, so when we went to the apple orchard, yeah, thank you. I need to be more like you and be like, well, that's what I'm going to be. I'm just adding more and more things. But you know, Allie's kit was very creamy. Like, instead of white, it's that cream or grayish. And sometimes I'm finding it hard to match that, or to keep that aesthetic, if you want to call it that, going, because well, first of all, I'm a black and white person. I like my black and white, especially for Halloween. So I'm like, oh, but I did go back and get her Halloween kit from last year. So I did just go get the digitals. I was waiting forever for those darn digitals to come out. So I went and got the digitals of Allie's kit and the digitals of Allie's Halloween kit last year. And I think now I'll be perfectly fine. So, Oh geez, these are kind of big. Okay, so anyways, this is from the apple orchard. We went apple picking, and clearly we came home with 10 pounds of apples. And that was split with my sister's family. So we clearly needed to get rid of a lot of them. They've been eating them pretty well. But one night when my oldest was studying, actually, when I was studying, or he was studying, I had gotten a few mason jars out and melted in the crock pot some peanut butter, some caramel, and chocolate, and let them do like a caramel apple bar, and put out like chocolate chips and Oreos and sprinkles. My little guy had a time. So again, this is the type of thing that I talk about, like how I do like little things with the kids while in the season, pretty much. So, all right, let's see here. So this is what I have planned. Is this gonna work? I don't know, but we're gonna roll with it. Oh, my husband is texting me, and I'm not gonna be able to mention that or talk to him about that. Talk to him right in a second. All right. So this is, I believe, from Tracy Reed's Autumn Enchantment. Help me out, Tracy or Teresa. If I think it's Autumn Enchantment. I think it's either that or October Mood, because I was obsessed with October Mood and used it everywhere. Yeah. All right, let's place these down. I didn't think that these were as big as they are, but we're gonna work with it. This one I really did not. This is my first time not really designing it in Photoshop first, and kind of just letting myself design it. So yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes for me. I think I kind of just printed out big chunks of this paper. I have a gist of what I want to do, but I don't have it fully of what I want to do. Yeah, because, oh, I know what I did with it. Okay, here we go. So all of the, I'm glad I'm not the only one. So all of it just kind of runs together for me a little bit. Okay. So what I kind of want to do is, I need to cut this down a little bit. So here we're like, I mean, I'm like scrapbooking for real and just like figuring it out as I go. Because like I said, I did not really plan this page. And see, there goes my trimmer, just not even. That might have been user error. That one might have been user error. Okay, and I want just into that square. I'm gonna do that yet. Actually, I didn't want that there yet. I wanted it on here, because what I'm going to do Didn't even get close enough. And we could go in just a little bit more. All right. So, Teresa, are you working on something right now? Who else is in here? Is anybody else working on things? Where is my adhesive? I just had it. Just add the adhesive eraser. This is how I lose stuff so quickly. I mean, just had it 1 second, gone the next. How did it just disappear? Is it on the floor? Nope. No idea where my adhesive. Oh, you're in bed already. It'll be a while before I'm in bed tonight. There he is. I knew he was around here somewhere. Lose stuff all the time. Fortunately, today I had to edit all day, so I couldn't scrap. I'm watching. Oh, thank you, Christina. I don't know if you want to be taking notes out of the disaster that I've just occurred, but all right. So the next thing I wanted to do was put this here, and I am going to mark with. My kid took my pencil today. See that right there? Just a little line. So what I want to do is come in here. I believe with this one. And stamp. This with meant ink. Thinking lost shit. I was actually gonna get it. I think. To rinse that off because I'm going to be going from distress oxide, and you don't want to get distress oxides in your dye ink. Oh, well, those are pretty close. I think that's too light. Yep, I think it's going to be lost shadow. Oh, you're never late. I'm just so happy that you showed. Like, nobody is ever late. I've been working. I did have one other project, but after probably tomorrow, I will be like re-uploading this and editing it down so that people don't have to sit here and watch me do all of the things. But otherwise, you're never late. Never late. Yep, loving that. This is just an L Studio stamp, and I am just making a little background for this. Just to sit here on this, and I think I love that. So like they're like coming out of there. Perfect. And ooh, come on. There we go. Gotcha. Now I'm ready to put this down. If you are new to October Daily, one thing that I recommend is stocking up on your adhesive. I have already went through a full one, like 1.5 of these almost. Like, it's definitely a thing. So, all right, then I'm gonna get all crazy over here and rip this. I don't want that much of an edge. That much of an edge. And I want that up there. Yes, that's perfect. I love it. Come on. I know you don't like it when it's like different edges. Come on. You can do it. So just a little tearaway right there. Yes, I will definitely re-upload in the most likely tomorrow. So I'll go through all of this. And so I like the same thing. I got the idea from Christina Warner. She's a card maker and she does that. So for her lives, she goes through and will re-edit it, do a voiceover, and cut it down so that you don't have to sit there and like listen and do all of the live things, because obviously like I talk a lot through my lives. So we'll do a re-upload. All right, so the one thing that we need to pick is a number and a stamp and my the stamps for the title. I was thinking maybe this, or actually, I wonder if, where's that one? I was thinking maybe just doing this, or actually both of them, because now I could bring that Lost Shadow down into here. Or we could just stick, I don't love the Stanley for this one. So, though I'm obsessed with the Stanley stamp right now, which is where? I'm like, which is where? It's usually in my cart. Oh, it is in my cart. It's pretty small. It's smaller. Especially, let me see. I mean, I could honestly work with this actually. We're gonna make it easy. We're just gonna stick with Stanley. If anything, if I really wanted some type of cursive, I'll maybe do that for the bar part, or for the caramel apple part. So there is another A in there. I'm like, how does everybody spell caramel? Looked weird on my paper. I need another A. Guys, we're gonna go by the seat of our pants right now. This could go very badly, and I could hate it, or it could go lovely. And I love it. So, we're just gonna go by the seat of our pants right now. Okay, I do want to add, let's see. I just have hot apple cider, but we were not having, oh, chai tea. I am missing my chai tea. Feels like fall. And family. Does yours do the same, Pam? Ah, like it doesn't cut in a straight line. You have to like really watch it to not cut in a straight line. How frustrating is that? I tell you. Okay, I gotta have my mat back because I gotta stamp in a straight freaking line, and that's just, that really is not my forte. All right. Is it all gonna fit under here? Oh god, I'm so nervous. So nervous. Okay, I'm going to do caramel apple bar. Guys, I'm nervous. You have the rotary blade and it doesn't cut in a straight line. Well, that doesn't make me happy. Okay, and I'm going to use, I really feel like I should test this out firsthand, but we're gonna go with it. Yeah, these are pretty. Okay. We're gonna go by the seat of our pants. And are we gonna go in black? Or we're gonna do this? I think we're gonna go in black. But we're gonna go in black, but we are going to go in versifying. Because I was gonna go and just get another one. I turn that, and I turn everything to, you know what? I can do straight lines. I have a grid. Why would I not be able to do straight lines? Because I don't like stamping on a straight. All right. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna start. What straight line do I want to start on? Like, what straight line do I want to start on? Oh, and I gotta like go backwards. I gotta write backwards, stamp backwards. Let me pull out my spelling. That's not my biggest. Hopefully my little guy went to bed. I should probably make sure. P. Yeah, hopefully my 10-year-old did what he was supposed to do and go to bed. Sorry if my head is coming into the frame. I am really trying to not. Actually, it looks like my frame. I never noticed that my frame looks way different on my computer. Let me fix it a little bit for you guys than it does on my phone. You guys are like seeing a lot more of my stamps than I see. Okay, so what I do know is this is going to probably take up a lot more space than I had. Isn't this such a pretty font? This is Iris from Carrie Bradford. Carrie Bradford has been knocking it out of the park with her stamp sets lately. So this is Iris, and she just did Stanley, which is this next one. And I'm telling you, knocking it out of the park. I'm getting ink everywhere. Absolutely knocking it out of the park. I think she's on her second pre-order of Stanley at this point, and I like, everybody go get that font. Like, come get this font. I wish she did it in extra large. Now, like, I could use a one bigger font than this. Like, I could use like 1.5 of this. So, all right. So I didn't expect it to go more than this, but that took up a lot of space. So, you know, we're just going with it. It might now just take up most of the spots. It's okay. It's okay. I need, oh, Christina, it is not cheap. Not cheap at all. And yeah, I just pray for my pocketbook every single time. But then I'm like, if you have these darn stamps, you're going to use them. So here we are. We're using them. We are using them. Guys, don't let me misspell at this point. Do not. Okay, so a lot of the stamp has also two different, yeah, I think this one's gonna be 2 different sizes, which I also love. Also, this font and the Iris has like the 2 D's put together. What other one did it have? Oh, maybe, oh, 2 T's, 2 S's, 2 R's. This one actually has like an L and an A put together because they fit well. The T and the H put together. Carrie, just take all my money. Just take all of my money. Because I'm going to be broke. All right, A. Hopefully that was a better view for you guys. Yeah, and now I don't know, honestly, what font I do want further down for the bar part. Going backwards stamping is freaking nerve-wracking. Do I want the big R? Yeah, they both don't fit the best next to each other. Okay. I could go down a little bit. And my stand, nope, we're not even gonna do that. Nope, nope, nope. Just leave it. It's okay. Do not try and double stamp. Because I let it dry up a little bit. Trying to decide. Nope, I want the smaller again. I do think I'm finally going to be ready to invest in a Misty. Just the mini Misty. I'm not getting the big Misty. The mini Misty is just fine for me. I honestly think I probably would have liked this just as well if I would have done the Stanley and the whole font. But that's okay. We're not going to go back on what we've done now. I have a makeshift Misty. I have like a one that I got off of Amazon. Okay, caramel apple bar. I could do... We're doing it. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're not doing too bad. Only about an hour and a half. I'm not that upset about it. Okay. I'm not that upset about it. Because I should have been done a little bit further, but an hour and a half is not bad, honestly, for 2 spreads. So now it's going to look like I did use 3 fonts, but really this font is all the same. Oops, put that one on there, crazy. I need to wipe my block. I got ink on it. And the R. I saw someone use a pencil eraser to put their stamps in place and they don't stick to it. Oh. I need to see that. Someone use a pencil eraser to put their stamps in place. Interesting. There we go. I did it. And I didn't mess up. That was very nerve-wracking for me to know that people were watching and doing all that. Okay. But I love it. Absolutely loving it. And I don't know if these match though. I guess they do match. Okay, I did get one of these for things like this. But does it work? That's not working. Well, don't know if that really works. And it's straight. I probably would have needed a ruler, but because of the grid, I can use it. And honestly, I did go down a little bit here. But it's very covered up by the title. There we go. I can't find words today. Where are my L Studio? Again, oh, here they are. They're probably on this pile over here. Nope. L Studio asterisks. One day. They stick to your fingers when you set them down if you use a pencil eraser to move them. Oh! Yes! No, that makes sense. Oh. I had a pencil eraser, too. It was right here. So that they don't stick to me. That's what I do need. We need a number still, so we just have to do number, and I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, I am such a dupe. Such a dupe. Okay, let's see. I wouldn't have had that grid. I would have definitely been needing. I'm going to go searching for that color real quick. I have about 45,000 sheets of this. I might have even had, I have 45,000 sheets of studio stickers and all right, so now for a number. Well, that's what I need to think about. I actually don't have that exact color. I was looking for that one because I don't want so big. I want green. See, and this is supposed to stick, but I don't know if that's not working the best either. Okay. So there's a few of those, since, like I said, I have 45,000 of those. All right, I need a number 5. I picked out a few 5s. I don't think any of them are going to work. I think, well, that could work. That's too small. I think that's too small also. Oh, that's pretty much right after what I did too. So I started 2020, December Daily 2020 was my first project back. And I think I like the 5. I think I like the 5. I think the 5 works. I think the 5, oh, when you get into December Daily, you'll find out that you collect numbers. Stash after stash after stash of numbers. Anything that has a number on it, you have it. Yeah, because I even pulled out this green one, which I was like, oh my gosh, it's like super close, but yeah, I think it fills in that spot right there. Okay, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Right, Teresa? But yeah, so I started, that's when I started. I started back up crafting now. Like I said, I had done Project Life way back when it was 12 by 12 and Becky Higgins. I still literally have a basket full of Becky Higgins. It's like literally right by my camera. Becky Higgins cards. I'm about ready to get rid of them because I told myself that I would make myself use them because I literally used to be obsessed with Becky Higgins. Ooh, where are my numbers going for this? This is the back side of my flip out. Okay. I'm like, where are my, okay. Oh, glad I left enough. So I dug a lot of some of my stuff back out, but I didn't have much of anything, and now I have a ton. So it's went from 0 to 100 real quick in the last 2.5 years. So, but I've gotten a space back. So because I moved my office back home, I gained an office in our basement, and yeah, I gotta figure out how this thing works. Anyways, yeah, I've gained my office back, so I've had a space to work, and I'm very happy. And my kids are self-sufficient now, so they can kind of fend for themselves, and I do want to date stamp this. This was actually October 4th, so I'm going to tell on myself. It's okay. It's no big deal. Let's do a little versify. Okay, I'll do it that way. There we go. All right, so now we have story 4 and 5 done. Y'all, I'm happy. Even if I don't get to 6 tonight, off to myself, like, to be only the 9th and have through 5 done. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. I don't think I've ever been on top of it like I have been this month, so I'm pretty happy with it. So we will get to date or hole punching these. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching. I will be trying to do this every Monday night and doing 1 to 2 pages, just depending on the difficulty of the pages, and just chatting with you guys. Thank you, Teresa. I'm gonna be caught up with you, I swear. What are you through, Teresa? I know what your videos are through, but what are like you personally through? Thank you, Christina. Good night, Teresa. I hope you get some rest. I'm about to go make sure that my kids are in bed. Gosh, I hope so. I've just been lurking while I've been working out. Oh, thank you, Mel. I need to be working out. Oh, day 5. Oh, yay. We're in the same exact place, Teresa. I did walk 4 miles, so I did get that in, but I did not actually work out. So the lurkers are perfect too. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you guys ever know to come to my first live doing this. There'll be much more to come. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to do it Mondays and then carry that through into December too and do December dailies. That might be a little bit harder just because, like I said, I do a lot with my kids in December. But we'll see. All right, guys. Good night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.